All right, let's go, man.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and today's clash of conferences is just moments away. It's the boys and the Bills, and it's coming up next on Madden Football.
It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one between the Dallas Cowboys . Welcome to the NFL on EA Sports. Brandon Gaudin alongside the one and only Charles Davis. And CD, lots of compelling storylines in a game like this. Let's take a look at some of the numbers for these two offenses.
And I'm glad you brought up the numbers because sometimes it's hard to quantify a team's performance solely by judging the numbers. But I think with these two teams, what you see is a pretty accurate representation of who they are.
So here are the Cowboys now ready to go on offense for the first time. And trotting out there, their tall quarterback standing at 6'5".
And when you watch him play, everything just looks like it comes so naturally to him. When he's dialed in and finds that zone, passes are crisp, he sees the field really well, and he takes charge as the leader of this offense.
And right away, he lost the football. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble. That could have been trouble. Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs? You know who usually recovers it? The guy who missed his block and let his quarterback get hit.
Now this throw caught left side.
That's a good bounce-back play right there after taking a sack on first down. Didn't quite get it to the marker, but now they're in a much better spot for a third and short yardage call. Through the offensive coordinator, you like looking at that section a heck of a lot better than trying to figure out third and long.
So he shifts past.
Jesus, open the hole right up.
Before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now they'll throw here out of the gun.
Let's go. Good shit. Let's go. Give me that.
The Bills are going to take possession of the football. Offensively, a far from ideal start there with a pick on the opening drive.
Yeah, not exactly what they were looking for. We know that. That's pretty obvious. The beauty, though, is it's happening early. If they don't panic, they don't compound this problem, they got a long way to go and a chance to get back in it.
So here come the Bills with excellent field position to get things started. And leading them out there, we get a look at their 6'3" quarterback.
I tell you what, when he is on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one that's capable of challenging any level of the defense.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. And the Cowboys will have the football.
Go back to classic like I had it, shit. Because I had that, man.
Take it up past the 30. But their defense got the
ball right there
with an interception. They trot out there, Charles, in the very first play. They give the football right back.
Brandon, I almost expect you coming like an auctioneer. We got two. Do I hear three? Remember, it was 2 in a row. We'll be here 3 in a row because these offenses, they got to be a little bit more careful as they go forward. These defenders, they're locked in and really focused.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Looking for White on the deep ball. And he fires.
Thank you. Give my shit back.
And
Let's
the
go,
Bills
man.
will take over here.
Let's go.
As they get it up to the 43-yard line.
Well, it doesn't take a whole
fucking
lot of
go.
investigation to figure out why they're still sitting at 0 on the scoreboard because their quarterback's got to wake up and start reading defense a heck of a lot better after throwing his 2nd interception.
He throw 1 pick. Well, he throw 2 picks. I throw 1. Let's go.
Kansas City taking the field for their 2nd drive. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 43. They'll start this drive out on the
Come
ground.
on, big boy. You gotta
Not
block,
much
bro.
there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. He's going to rifle one deep left side. He's got a man.
Give me that.
Complete. A big play there for KC. 47 yards. Quite a show of arm strength right there. That was in the air for a long time, and it was on target, too. Here we go now on 1st and goal. And only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
And that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
They may be snapping the ball near the goal line, but all you're thinking defensively, keep them out of the end zone. Force the incompletion, force them into going for 3, and not giving up 6.
And that is caught.
You're so skewed. It's a dot.
City from 8 yards out. And the Bills take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown.
They went 5 wide in that offensive set, and Grayson going 3 wide's a big deal. To go 5, how about the way they finish things out?
Did you just fit a race car reference into the game?
Zoom, zoom. How about the way that you play? When you go 5 wide, that means you're going fast now.
Zoom, zoom indeed. Here's the Bills kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the... And all deep in his own territory.
Thank you. Give me that shit.
Now this is picked up by the
Play on
Bills.
me, man.
And they will set up shop with outstanding field position in the red zone at the 17-yard
Made them cough this shit up.
Starting to get the sense throughout the league.
Use this
More
shit.
of the special teams coordinators give their guys the green light to bring the ball out because everyone wants big plays to happen. I don't know if that philosophy will hold after that error there. Turn it over that deep in their own territory.
Do guys go rogue there a lot based on feeling?
I think a lot of them just sense that they can make a play and make a huge one to help their team.
And that is caught.
Easy, man. It's too easy.
Kansas City. Jacquez Patrick from 17 yards out. And the Bills are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. The extra point splits the uprights. And that'll make the score 14-0. Well, they got the ball in great field position. One play later, boom, end zone. Here's the Bills kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And not willing to risk another fumble, he'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. He's piloted 2 drives so far, and unfortunately not very well piloted. Both led to interceptions. Now they're facing the deficit. Another touchdown after that previous pick. Starting over here, 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick 1st down.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field because This has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
But now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. And he'll get this underneath to Thompson. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. They'll look to throw again. He's got a man. That's caught.
What? Man, get out of here, bro. How, bro?
But not before getting this inside the 25. A big play there on the catch and run. 38 yards. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
It sort of looks like they stopped some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But this defense gets 2 more stops. They can keep them out of that area.
Shotgun handoff to Thompson.
This shit ain't going nowhere, Jeff.
7th play of the drive, forthcoming on 3rd and 8. Back to throw here. And it's caught.
That's on me, bro. That's on me.
A 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Cowboys are back.
That shit lucky as hell.
Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make our score 14-7. So the drive winds up going 75 yards in 7 plays. And it's capped off with a Cowboys touchdown. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. And now here comes Kansas City. The offense coming back out here. Plenty of energy, ready to roll, looking to just add to what they have been doing after scoring a touchdown, Charles, their last time out.
And that's a great feeling to have on the sideline, partner, knowing you just won the battle against the opposing defense. And since they came off the field, I'll guarantee you all they want to do is get back out there because they know they have the upper hand on that defense right now.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Nix. He finds his man. Complete. It's McGee. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. The Bills with the football as we start quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. Off play action. Nix. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
And now we're going to get a stoppage. A member of the Cowboys shaken up. But the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. Move the chains, a gain of 7 on 3rd down. Here's a handoff out of the gun. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Escaping the pressure right.
Bro, this nigga just...
Intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to have the football here at their own.
I should have kept the damn ball if he wasn't going to catch it.
Well, we've seen quarterbacks get away with throwing the ball on the run, no doubt. But this, Charles, I think you'd agree, not the best of throws.
And listen, you're not always going to have a clean pocket to step up with the proper mechanics and deliver the football. I mean, that's a given. But you also have to understand your limits and know what you can get away with and what you can't when you're trying to make a throw like that.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there? Freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
Thompson between the tackles. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Out of the gun. They'll look to throw. Rolling to his left.
Oh, why you gonna pick it?
Batted away and incomplete. The Cowboys on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This will be 3rd and 6.
Let's go. Good D.
It's going to wind up incomplete.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight at just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up 4th down.
They missed it. Let's go.
Distance, but it's no good. Wide to the right, and this will stay at a 7-point game.
I don't care who you are. 60 yards is a very ambitious attempt. Hard to make even in practice in the best of conditions. And now, worst of all, you give the other guys the ball to start their drive in midfield.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
Bro, look at this, bro. This shit goofy as hell, bro. Ain't no way, bro.
And the Cowboys are going to get the
This
football
shit goofy.
at their own 40-yard line. Well, I'm not sure that the wheels, Charles, are coming completely off, but they're shaking a little bit. That's 3 interceptions, and now interceptions here on back-to-back drives.
And I think about what a Hall of Fame coach told me that he always told his teams, when a mistake happens, just move on to the next play. Let it go. Hard to do when you've thrown this many interceptions. That's exactly the attitude that has to be adopted.
And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete.
He moves slow as hell.
To about the 44-yard line. Well, he's had the interception woes in this one, Charles, and that time a little bold to throw it into double coverage, but he beat the double coverage.
Yeah, but I admire that he still will challenge defenders downfield, even though the ball's been in jeopardy a few times in this game. A nice ball there against multiple defenders, and they advance it downfield.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. He'll decide to keep this once more. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And a throw there going to be incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure to give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving them a lot to think about, a lot of different looks. And he seems a little bit
That's 2 they
confused.
missed. We got to go score now, man. Let's go.
So it's a 2nd missed field goal here in this first half. He'll have to
Ooh,
think about that
now.
going forward. Maybe time for a little soul searching as well.
Yeah, the head coach might be looking towards the heavens because you wonder if this will affect the 4th down decision-making going forward. If you get 4th and 3, 4th and 4, situations that used to be calls for the kicker might get a second thought.
And he's got this down a yard or 2.
That should have been a flag. He out of
bounds. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down. Off the play fake. Nix. He finds his man. Complete. It's McGee. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line. Just shy of the 20. 3rd catch of this first half for him, and this one is a 1st down. On 1st and 10. Nix. And this is going to fall to the ground. Incomplete. That very nearly their 4th pick of the game. Instead, 2nd down. From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. To throw again. Nix. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And they're going to get this down inside the 15.
The defense was ready for the back to leak out and even had a second player waiting to double him up. If you're going to commit to doubling a back, you better prevent a completion.
Let's go. I have to get there, man. Bro, use this shit.
Great effort there.
Because I ain't get there, he would have overthrown mine.
And the Bills go up by 2 touchdowns. In the 2nd quarter, and already his 2nd touchdown reception.
Absolutely the definition of a difference maker here in this first half. clearly one of his quarterback's favorite targets in this game. And I figure he's going to
Look
draw
at
more
big
attention
as
and
it is.
coverage moving forward.
Now the try here for the point after. It's good, and it is now 21-7. 5 plays there on that drive. And it's capped off with a Kansas City touchdown. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. The Cowboys about set to take over on offense. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive. And they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that.
That's not even my dude, bro. That's the other nigga dude, bro. Like, come on,
He's
bro.
got this to the 30 before being taken down. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. They'll look to throw here on first down.
Let's go. Give me that shit, bitch. Go.
The Bills are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line. 3 first-half interceptions now, and Charles, you'd have to think a fair amount of concern is developing over there on that sideline.
And there should be, because essentially he's been a little loose and possibly reckless with the football here in the first half. Now, maybe it's not all on him, but still 3 interceptions. That puts the entire team in jeopardy. So the play caller from here on out got to design some throws for him that he can complete, keep it away from the defense, and try and get him back on track.
He finds his man complete. It's McGee. And they will get the first down here as they move into field goal range as well inside the 25. Back to throw. Nix. He'll rifle this one deep right side. He's got a man complete.
Bye-bye, Goofy. Let's go.
Kansas City touchdown. A big play there as the first half is winding down. And the Bills will extend their lead here just before halftime.
That score that they just gave up there, that's a tough one for their defense to swallow because they've had a tough time through the first 2 quarters. They really were determined to get a stop there. Unable to do so, that makes their comeback hopes that much more difficult.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Scoring summary. 3-play drive. And it culminates in a Bills touchdown. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. They'll drop to throw. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. They'll throw now on the final play. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. He's got a man.
Hey, go away, bro.
And they'll get this
Come on,
past
man.
midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So we reach halftime in what's been a fair and abbreviated halftime show as we get rolling to quarter 3. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Bills with the lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Now here's the signal caller getting ready to lead this offense again.
I thought it was 3 interceptions.
Strange first half. He threw 3 interceptions, yet you look at the scoreboard, they've got the lead.
So you know what I think he did at the half? He stood up in front of the team, especially in front of the defense, and said, thank you. Appreciate what you've done. You guys have picked me up in a big way. And guess what? I'm going to get back to being who I am, which is pretty darn good. Let's go play the second half.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
He finds his man.
I feel shouldn't do it.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. And they'll run on the inside handoff. They'll get this down to the 38.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. He has a first down, and that catch will also put him over 100 yards receiving now on the afternoon. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. Looking to throw. Nix got his tight end. That's complete. That's Ferguson. And the Bills are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the 3rd quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
How you doing like that?
First down, but it winds up incomplete.
Not too many missteps in the red zone thus far. He was going for his 5th touchdown pass. His man couldn't shake free there, but boy, you know he's going to take another shot before this one's over.
Yeah. Touchdown, Bills! Jacquez Patrick, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bills take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll increase their lead to 28. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And not willing to risk another fumble, he'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. The Cowboys offense now, they head out for their first possession of the second half. CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history. That's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And, partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl.
And now a fumble.
Dookie.
Now this is picked
Good
up by the Bills.
Let's go, man. They're going to do shit, bro.
At the 29-yard line. And that play just looked a little helter-skelter from the start. That's the risk as a quarterback. Once you take off with that football, you might fumble it, and he did.
And he was going for the reward, which is gaining yardage, breaking down a defense. But you're right about the risk. Always lurking out there. Someone always trying to get to the football. Try to find a place to cover up and slide and protect what you've earned.
Hands it off out of the gun. Give him 13 yards there at a Kansas City first down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it?
Try this. I ain't never tried this before.
But that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially that first half.
Let's go. I ain't never tried that play before. That's my first time.
Great play there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Bills have taken a 5-touchdown lead. Point after.
They can't stop us.
And the lead grows grows even larger here in the third quarter. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And it's capped off with a Kansas City touchdown. And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. And now the Bills are going to stop it as they call a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. First play of the drive is a run with Thompson.
This shit not going nowhere. He locking this one shit up.
Belted before he could get out of the backfield. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down. Again, a run with Thompson. And he'll be upended here after a pickup of 3, getting it out to the 25. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. On third down, he'll drop to throw. He's got a man, complete. Touchdown,
Damn it, bro.
Cowboys.
Well, if you've got him in your fantasy league, you like his production, his second touchdown of the game. But right now, his team is trailing. Fortunately, he's playing pretty well and trying to keep him in it.
Yeah, they might need a little more from him
Texas
here.
Tech, y'all still losing. Y'all got a long way to go to catch up with me.
Right now, he needs his defense to step up and give him a chance.
Extra point right down the middle. And that'll cut the lead down a bit to 28. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
Damn, I picked the wrong play.
Throwing to start the drive. Nix. And this will be bring in. It's incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has.
It's
It's
wide
not exactly
open.
at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
He'll buy some time right.
Ah, that's on me, bro. Damn, that's on me.
And the Cowboys are
I knew there was gonna be a pick the way he throwed it.
Well, to be blunt, not a whole lot has gone right for this defense in this ball game, but that's something right there. Still in the third quarter, it would take something around miracle territory for a comeback, but maybe that's a start, Charles.
It certainly is, and they're definitely showing that there's some fight still left in them. Hasn't been a banner day, but they're trying their best to put that disappointment behind them and find ways to make plays.
Here's 2nd and 8. Throw left side.
Bro, that's your man, bro. Come on, bro. I'm trying to help your goose ass, bro.
Right around the 10-yard line. Well, still in the third quarter here. Now, you look at the scoreboard, that deficit probably a little too much to overcome, but completions like that may be something to build on for future weeks. Welcome back live to Orlando. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Hand off to Thompson. And there just continues to be nowhere to run. He's bottled up again at the line of scrimmage.
It's over with for y'all, Texas Tech.
They go with Thompson again. And he'll get about 4 there as he takes it from the 10 down to the 6. The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've been very good, 5 for 7 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Looking to throw. And that is caught.
Damn,
Touchdown, Cowboys.
Come on, bro.
From 6 yards away.
Y'all still gonna
The
lose,
Cowboys
Texas
get
Tech.
a
It don't even
small
matter.
measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll cut the lead back down to 21. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And the Bills are going to recover. Now they're down big here in the fourth. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
And a solid run down inside the 30. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he's able to motor his way down to the 16-yard line. Give him 13 yards there and a Kansas City first down. Another example of this offense really having their way, Charles, and another big chunk play there on the ground.
And when you look at the defense, they've got to do a much better job of wrapping up when they tackle. A lot of great opportunities continue to slip through their fingers, as do the runners.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Nix. He finds his man complete. It's Ferguson.
That's fair down. He crossed the line, bro.
So it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
Just a yard, but that's all they needed. And by the slimmest of margins, it'll be 1st and goal. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he takes it in across the chalk for a Bills touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Bills up the lead to 4 scores now here in this 4th quarter. The Bills offense staying out there as they'll line up and go for 2. They'll try and throw for it. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. The Cowboys offense heading back out and ready to go again. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. Toward the left sideline, but it's incomplete.
I certainly thought he had an open look beyond the 1st down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
Back to throw again. He's got White here. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. A couple of 1st downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on 1st down. Again, he'll drop to throw. And he will find his man on the outside. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Back to throw now on 1st down. Looking left
what the
side,
fuck, dude, right there.
And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line. He finds his man complete. It's Brooks. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Eluding the... And he's going to have to eat this one. Down he goes. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. That is caught at the 7. Touchdown!
Y'all still lost to the statistic. It don't even matter, bro. It don't even matter. It's over. Y'all ain't getting the ball, bro.
And the Cowboys are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll cut the lead down now to 22. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he will be brought out here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Bills getting set to go. Now they are really in the driver's seat here, enjoying this lead late in the fourth quarter. The defense does have all 3 timeouts, but at this point, doesn't look like it's going to matter much. That one looks like he'll throw here. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Ferguson. The big play has him all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Nix. He'll rifle this one deep right side. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
I had his
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
And my goodness, another interception. And the Cowboys
y'all not finna score, so it don't even matter. Y'all not finna score.
When I saw the pressure coming at him, that just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that...
And this is going to be intercepted.
Told you they ain't finna score.
Illegal touching. Offense.
Now the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. Well, this was a fun one if you like points.
Let me see who we're going to play with next.
Both offenses were clicking. Charles, these defenses, meanwhile, have a little something to clean up before their next contest.
Yeah, neither end zone had a stop sign in it, did they? I mean, for both sides, visit it, and with frequency. Not fun to be a defensive player, but on the offensive side of the ball, those guys had a blast. One team came away with a victory, even better for them.
All right, there.
It's the National Football League on EA Sports, and today's clash of conferences is just moments away. It's the Chicago Bears and the Cleveland Browns. All that and more coming up next.
We are pleased as always to be bringing... "22 men ready to do battle. It's time to dance." And we are underway from the City Beautiful. A fairly short kick from the 14. And
I gotta start this. I don't like the, let me see. That white shit. Restricting me there. We good now.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and today's clash of conferences is just moments away. It's the Chicago Bears and the Cleveland Browns, and it's coming up next.
set to go now on a beautiful sunny afternoon. And we are underway from the City Beautiful. And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25. So here come the Browns for their first drive on offense. And a glance here at the man calling the plays under center, their 6'4" quarterback.
The secret to his game and his success, incredible chemistry with each and every one of the guys who catches passes with him. And not only does he ask them to stay after practice or meet it before practice, he actually demands it because he knows if they have that kind of chemistry built up, they're going to be hard to beat each and every ball game.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 14 yards there on the first play from scrimmage. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now a handoff up the middle. Knighton. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. On 2nd down now.
Bro.
There's some space here.
I had his ass, bro. These niggas,
inside the 40 before being dropped. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. Well, that is a running back who is not about to go down easily. He fought his way through the contact until the C's opened up for him. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line. On play action, they'll throw. Looking middle, and that's complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears 19. That one good for 16 as the drive continues. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And the Browns are going to have a 1st and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line.
A lot of precision being shown on this opening drive. They've been methodical, they've been crisp, and as a reward, they're going to be set up with an early 1st and goal.
A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door, 1st and goal. They're going to look to throw. Rush coming, and he's taken down. It'll go as a loss of 8 and a tough result there on 1st and goal. First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. He'll look to throw. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. He'll wind up losing 10 there, a full 10 yards, so that one hurts. And it brings up 3rd and goal. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And he's going to
tell me y'all got down there and couldn't even scope.
Loss of 8 there, and it's going to lead to a 4th down, 4th and goal. And that is the 3rd sack this offensive line has allowed this first quarter.
Man, that puts him on pace. Let me do the rudimentary math here. To be sacked 12 times in a game, I know he's not going to go for that. I wonder if it's going to reshape what they decide to do on offense in terms of play calling.
Well, I can tell you what, when he popped up, shaking his head, frustrated right now behind center. And all in all, a pretty decent opening drive, Charles. Pretty balanced. They had the passing game going and the rushing attack, too.
I would think they have to be happy with that start because you get your ground game going, which means your offensive line and your runners are pretty happy, and then you get your aerial attack going as well, so your quarterback and receivers have smiles on their faces. Now both up to speed, awaiting their next possessions for this game. They can't wait to get started again.
So here are the Bears now for their opening drive. And leading them out, their signal caller, now in his 4th season in the NFL.
Hold on, let me make sure my passing fixed. Make sure it's on my classic pass. Yeah, it's on there.
Constantly gets thrown around with this guy when you talk to anyone in the building. Potential. They are sky high on what they believe he can grow into in the role of a starting quarterback. In addition, there are plenty around the league who think that as well. And years from now, he can still be leading this offense out.
And they'll get to him quickly here as he'll get a yard, just a yard to the 22. On 2nd down, Shipley, and he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. Here's Johnson from the gun on third down.
This shit, he caught her. That wasn't even for him, though. This shit, he caught her. They could have been a hit.
Third down conversion.
Normally on third down and short yardage, you're thinking of throwing to your tight end. It's just going to be a simple chain mover. But this time they let him roam down the field, and a nice dart picks up the first down and then some.
Now a nice throw here, right side. He hauls it in. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete.
Let's go.
2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here. These last few plays, they have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a first and goal.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first, and he'll get
Let's go,
into
man.
the end zone. Touchdown,
Untouched.
Chicago.
Let's go.
Tyrell Williams, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Bears have answered that early field goal to take a first quarter lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. That time a 6-play drive. And it's finished off with a 5-yard touchdown run. The Bears send the kicking team out there, and they will send this one away. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. The Browns' drive about to get started. Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get them 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience,
I should have stayed on this damn side.
just to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance. Now the hard part is, as an offensive play call,
The start of the second quarter, and it's the Browns in control of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Back to throw. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Here now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 41. They'll set up to throw. And that throw behind his
Good thing he missed it, so he was open.
incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. They'll look to throw again. And he comes back with one.
What is it doing, bro? I can't cover everybody, bro.
As the tackle's made here at the Bears 43. Up the middle they go. Knighton. Now we're going to get a stoppage. Appears to be an injured Bear on the field. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. 2nd and 9 now. And that'll be incomplete.
it certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
He's going to look deep down the field. Touchdown.
Oh, hell, I'm right there.
A great effort.
Bro, he ain't got to fix this shit,
22
bro.
yards. And the Browns are able to move back in front. Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point.
I'm right there, and this nigga, bro, get the fuck out of here, bro. Shit. Rain this
It's
in,
through, and
bro.
that makes the lead 10-7. So the drive winds up going 75 yards in 7 plays. And it ends with a touchdown for Cleveland. Fielded just outside the goal line. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. Chicago works their way back onto the field here for their second drive of the game. As the offense begins another drive here, pretty simple, Charles. They want to carbon copy what happened the last time out when they ended their drive in the end zone.
You're right about that, partner. Sounds pretty simple, doesn't it? Just score again, but we know it's not that simple because we don't just make adjustments at halftime. If you're a good football team, you spend that time on the sideline, you study what's on the notes and the tablets, and you make those adjustments, prevent a repeat of the last drive. Series to series, the best teams, that's how they get it done.
And we'll find out here soon enough whether those adjustments are enough defensively. Looking left sideline, it's complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Back to throw. Johnson. And this is caught at the 8.
Fucking go, man.
Touchdown, Chicago. A great play there. 36 yards as his guys have now moved out in front.
I know these wide receivers are about flash and dash and high-flying plays, but a good number of them played running back at some point in their career, and that's how they finish off a lot of their big plays, run after the catch.
And this time he finishes off the big play in the end zone. Now the try here for the extra point. (14-10). The long touchdown pass gets him 6 on a very, very tidy 2-play drive that time. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. Ready to take over again on offense. Out comes Cleveland. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. They'll look to throw here. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes.
Oh, this damn game is so fucking lame.
A good pickup there for the Browns, 15 yards. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Now a handoff up the middle. Knighton. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. The Browns on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is going to be 3rd and 13. They'll look to throw. And he's got his man on the out route. And they'll get him down at the 34, and he's going to be short of the first by a few yards. They do get 12, but they'll be marked short. And that leads to a 4th down. They'll try and run the option.
Bro, every time I click on it, slow me down. That's why I don't like clicking on.
He's taken down at the 24. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Looking left side, he's got it, complete. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. And he wisely will throw that one away. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Out of the gun. They'll look to throw. And this time he's got...
Bro, this slow ass, bro. God damn, bro.
A great effort there. With his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Browns have yet again retaken the lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now 17-14. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. This one fielded at the 5. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. The Chicago offense set to get started.
There was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive. And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face.
Bro, he left him, bro. Come on, EA, bro. Come on, bro.
When given the opportunity.
Y'all horn me, man, bro.
From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Johnson. And he's got his big tight end over the middle, complete. First down now, but that clock rolling. Operating from the gun. Johnson. He's going to fire one deep left sideline. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
He certainly had a good game throwing the ball so far, but I think he was trying to take that from good to great with that throw, trying to get one downfield.
He's going to try and go deep again. And he knocks the ball away.
Bro, did he just leave him a while ago, bro? Come on.
You can call just about whatever you want because you understand you have guys who reliably take away those massive shots downfield. You're not as worried about giving up the big one.
And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. First down now, but the clock continues to move. Back to throw. Johnson. That's complete. It's Collins. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Now we're 1st and 10 at the 11. Looking to throw. Johnson to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Just looking at it from a defensive perspective, when you break the huddle in the red zone, tight end is one of the guys you've got to key on because quarterbacks want the ball in their hands fast in this position, and they want to get it to someone. And in this case, he had the play. They just didn't complete it.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. To throw again. Johnson. And he comes back with one.
Why did he fall, bro?
Whistles and a
Tell your damn feet, no fair nigga.
First half. Play number 9 set to come here on the drive on 3rd and 2. Up the middle they go. Shipley. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. We now proceed to the start of the second half.
Both these teams, no doubt, making their final halftime adjustments as we speak. And for the call of the second half, we get it back out to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always. This one's still anyone's game as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. So here's the Bears offense now as they get set to start this third quarter. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, you know, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game, and to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
It looks like a nickel set now for the Browns on third down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Throwing left side, it's complete.
Let's move, bro. You got this.
What's up with it, bro?
Johnson on first down. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest when the guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep, try and throw some air under it, and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
I had won my first one.
They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Johnson now on third down. He's got his man on the crossing route. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 20-yard line. That's a third down conversion of 24 yards there. Nice play.
I love the drive they're working on here because they know they can take the lead with a touchdown. And so far on this drive, so good. They moved the ball down the field with very little resistance defensively. But they better be prepared for some adjustments to come their way now.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
The goal is certainly to try and make a big play happen and climb back into this game, but you have to be careful. If you overdo it, you could turn it over and hurt your team.
On second down now, Shipley, and able to fight forward inside the 15 to the 13. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Getting out a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end.
Just getting this back. What's the record?
This is my second one right here. I won the first one, so 1-0.
Brandon, I think you and I were both raised the same way in the game of football. You run to set up the pass, but I think we've discovered in this NFL, a lot of teams pass to set up the run. And that's what they've done throughout this game. They've aired it out, thrown it around the yard. Now they've come back to the running game, and they find a way to be successful.
Oh, my God, bro. My own man. Bro.
First down, but it winds up incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. The line of scrimmage is the 2 here on 3rd and goal. Now a handoff up the middle.
Let's go.
Pace. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Tyrell Williams with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bears have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Taking it about the 1. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Here's the Browns now. They get set for their first possession of the 3rd quarter. And Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, 1-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just already know our heads just keep moving.
I brought him in to go. He's still leaving them wide open.
Doing it. A little bit of a challenge for each side, trying to match each other.
Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. Up the middle they go. Knighton taken down at the 42.
It may be only a gain of 3 yards, but that bat, he deserves a lot more credit on the play. That could have easily been stopped in the line, but his vision and his determination found some space to turn it into that modest gain.
And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
Jesus,
That's really been a huge factor in this one. He's got the 2 touchdowns to his credit. Now they look to him again. He picks up the first.
Yeah, I can hear everyone saying, well, why don't you cover him, double him, triple him, do what you have to do. But sometimes they get locked into such a groove and such a connection, it doesn't matter how many guys are in his...
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race.
https://n.twitch.tv/GOG.
Jesus, I got no good people over there, bro. Jesus, ass is full.
3rd quarter lead.
And they were pretty purposeful there, weren't they? Measured in their approach. But boy, they executed awfully well, moving the ball down the field.
Point after, right down the middle. And that gives them a 3-point lead. Just a 4-play drive that time. And the last play, a really nice run culminated in the touchdown.
Appreciate it, sir.
Outside the goal line. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. They had gotten the lead with the opening drive touchdown in the 3rd quarter. Now they relinquish that lead back. Could be in for an interesting second half.
It certainly appears that way, doesn't it? Almost turning into one of those pendulum games, right? Where it swings back and forth, and who's going to make the play that changes that maybe it puts it on one side and keeps it
foul.
there.
Yeah, no question. He got to the QB late, CD, and that's going to get a flag every time.
Every single time. Because let's face it, the league is always going to have an emphasis on these calls. They want to...
Florida boys got the football down back.
Get this to about the 38.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime
Yeah, for sure.
had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secure before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
Now Johnson to throw on third down. And he finds a man on a crossing route. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. Welcome back live to Orlando. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter. He'll rifle this one deep right side. Got his man.
Let's go, man.
For a Chicago touchdown.
Boom. Kick that dog. Let's go.
There. 42 yards. And the Bears answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a fourth quarter lead. Plenty of scoring here of late, and our lead changes hands now in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, they just gave up a touchdown the other end, so they knew that with time getting short, they had to put something together here, and they were able to do so and retake the lead right back.
Here we go now as we get set for a big two-point conversion. They'll look to throw.
Hey, my Bodie, bro. That's crazy. Hey.
Well, they tried to get two and ended up getting none because the quarterback had nowhere to go with the ball and ends up getting sacked.
Nowhere to go at all. Great job, though, defensively. They were ready. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. The Browns offense heading back out to take possession. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that. Chargers defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up.
One stop and it's over with.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. Out of the gun now on third down. It's caught.
Let's go.
Inside at Smith. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football,
I said one stop and it's over with. Let's go.
Send out their punter now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. This is
Stop them right here.
39-yard punt.
I got him, bro. I stopped him.
Return. And the Bears.
I needed that.
The Chicago offense set to get started. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
Small football.
First down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. And the tight end goes in motion left. On second down, Shipley into the 42-yard line here and brought down there. 7 yards there and a first down. On play action, Johnson. His throw.
Oh my God, it was open.
Very nice day throwing the football, and I think on this play, he's just trying to buy some time so he can make another big throw downfield. Unfortunately, couldn't connect on that one.
Here's Johnson throwing again. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
And he will get him down a couple yards shy of the first down marker. A nice tackle coming up from his free safety spot. Johnson throwing on fourth down. Going down.
Let's go.
And it's complete. And he is going to have the Bears first down as this defense were a little too loose there. They give up a gain of 19 on fourth down. Now a handoff up the middle. Shipley. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back.
This is my favorite play right here. I missed it earlier. Appreciate it, bro.
Off the play fake. Johnson.
Yeah, I did it again. That's all right.
Let's give a little credit to the defense on that one. They resisted quite well, and that pass fell incomplete. But this ball game for him, that's just a momentary speed bump. He's played awfully well throwing the football.
Johnson now on third down.
Oh my God, he still should have caught it.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts. This time on third down.
On fourth down, Johnson. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Bears tried it on fourth down, unable to convert. And this Browns defense stands tall. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on first.
Yeah, I should have did it, bro.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Throwing left side here. It's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
I should have kicked the field goal.
To start the drive, 13 yards, picking up the first.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and we watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
They'll look to throw here on first down.
Let's go.
Be a costly one. It's intercepted.
Let's
and
go.
The Bears are going to take possession of the football.
Let's go.
So that time the pressure got home just as he was releasing the football and caused the pick.
And what it did was it disrupted that fragile balance of the mechanics of throwing the football. You know, from the footwork to being able to actually throw it downfield. If one piece of that puzzle gets disrupted,
yeah, bro, he threw it right to me. I already knew it was going to be a pick.
They'll run on first down. Shipley stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it.
Smart football.
They got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
On second down now. Pace. And a short gain here, down to the 22. And now
keep the ball on ground.
We'll get a timeout used defensively.
All right, bro, I got you.
56 to go. This is a big third down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. They'll keep it on the ground. Pace. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts. Yeah, he is marked down right about on top of that imaginary yellow line, but they say he's a bit short. And his kick here is good. And that will add 3 more to their lead. It pushes it up to 6. So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown,
Let's go.
those would be big half-moon grins right now.
Yeah, I had to take it this time, bro. I had to take it this time.
And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20.
Stop.
So now the Browns
Yeah,
down by 6.
gotta get this stop right here.
50 remaining. How will this thing pan out? We'll watch as they come up on first down. The drive starts with a completion left side. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is caught.
Oh, that man right there, he's slow as hell.
An explosive 38-yard pickup. Back to throw. Throws right side, and that's good.
See how slow these niggas run, bro?
The 8-yard line before going out. They come up on a 1st and goal, and most likely 4-down territory as they need a touchdown and a PAT for the lead. Up the middle they go. Knighton, and he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Counting down toward a minute to go in this football game. Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his huddle. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone.
Damn, he got in my way, bro. That nigga got in my way, bro.
Now they can boot it through on the always important extra point, and then their defense has to hold up their end of the bargain.
And there's something that you've pointed out in numerous games that we've worked. Okay, the excitement's going on. Everyone's celebrating over there. Who's calling up the defense to make sure they're focused because they still have some work to do?
The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. So the focus now shifts to the Bears, trailing by a point, 54 seconds to go. And they need about 30.
We need a FG to win the game. Blocking.
I got you.
They'll look to throw. That's going to be knocked.
That's what I'm finna try to do.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. He's back to throw. He's going to let it fly. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
I got 3 timeouts. Pacing the field.
Yeah, I got 3 timeouts.
I don't think they want to try and get the first down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
Oh my God. Soon as this nigga got hit, bro. I hate that. That's what I hate about that. My line do not block for shit.
Winning plays. That is a winning play at this stage of the game to come up with that interception. Huge.
I like how you identified that because most people think winning plays are the offense trying to get it done. In this case, nursing a lead, they found a way to make a play on that side of the ball and maybe finish things off.
On 2nd down, Knighton. And he'll take this one down to about the 40. Now the Bears going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as he'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock. On 3rd down, Knighton. And oh, he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Bro, these niggas out of there, bro. These niggas out of there, bro. They kind of stopped there, bro.
Just about right to finish to this one.
1-1.
Well, things started off exciting. This one had a high-scoring first half, and nobody let their foot off the gas in the second half either, Charles. And, you know, for them, a really nice victory in a high-scoring output.
You're right about that because so many times we'll see teams come out slow and take a while to get going, and points become a little bit harder to score near the end of games, as we know, because everyone tightens down. But no such issues in this game. The scoring started right away and held up at a steady clip the remainder of the game.
I was saying that you have 3 timeouts and about 57 seconds left. You didn't need to go for the streaks. Short medium routes could have got wide. https://www.facebook.com/GOGOJUNE28. GGS third.
Oh yeah, for sure. That was on me though, bro. That was on me. And then they slow any damn way though.
Get Florida State.
Oh, you want to play with Florida State?
That's
I was doing this little thing I was doing, but I play with them. Florida State versus who?
Gators.
Florida Gators.
It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And if it's in the game,
Set to go now on a beautiful sunny afternoon. And off we go on EA Sports. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. Here come the Bengals now to take over. And here's a look at their leader, standing 6'4".
We're seeing it more and more in this league, how teams love to have athletes back there taking the snaps, guys who can throw it and move around and get yards with their legs if needed. He's one of the best examples that we see out there right now. He can throw for hundreds of yards one week and then run for 100+ the next. He adds an extra dimension that really confounds defenses when he puts it all together.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Back to throw. Richardson. That's taken in by Henderson. And they're able to get this one across the 35. It's a gain of 13, and the Bengals have a first down.
Watch out for AR-15, their QB. He's tough.
Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the
yeah, I already know. I had played with him before.
Yards that go around, a first down as well.
To win any route, you've got to break down the defender, and that's exactly what happened here on this really nicely executed curl route.
Back to throw again. And he's got this one to Henderson. It's caught. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30.
Yeah, I played with him. I know that nigga will take off on your
And forget about the run. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
Yeah, their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to wrap.
This is what I'm really trying to watch. My other niggas need to be up at that.
Before giving up any more yardage.
He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. Looking to throw. Richardson. And he will find his man on the end route. Complete. And he takes it down to the 10.
If you have Jordan Travis, which is better? Are you a Texas A&M, Texas Tech, or TCU fan?
This has been a great opening drive. You know, at this point, they'd hate to settle for 3, but they've created a fresh set of downs and a first.
I like
first and goal.
A couple of college teams. I like LSU, Bama, Oklahoma.
Richardson looking left side, and he's got a man. That's right.
And this
he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5.
This a couple of
pick up a 5.
I like it. I like it. I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game, and you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
Bro, he begging back.
Touchdown, Bengals. A 5-yard touchdown.
Bro, you see that nigga was bagging back, bro. What the fuck? That dude over there, I'm thinking, chew.
They gotta love that. 9-play drive results in 6 points.
That means they're doing the
So
dictating.
you have more than one in college and just one in the NFL?
They're playing at their tempo, at their pace. If you're on the other side
Yeah,
of the ball, if you're playing defense.
Yeah, you can say that.
Go in there and shake things up and create a little havoc.
Now the extra point try forthcoming.
See, LSU, see, like, the high school I went to, they Tigers too, so LSU, they're a Tiger. Shit. So that's why I like LSU.
And it's finished off with a Cincinnati touchdown.
Alabama good. Then you got Georgia, they good too though.
The Bengals as they'll send this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. We got a pause following the play because it appears a member of the Bengals in some discomfort. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. They'll start this drive out on the ground, and he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4. Only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Off play action. Travis. And that is incomplete.
Nice job there forcing that incompletion. This is going to be a fun battle throughout this game. Watching him try to take away that area of the field.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. That complete to Lamar Miller. And he is going to have the Chiefs first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive.
Okay. I'm surprised that you have one of the Texas colleges as one of your favorites. They have some powerhouse programs there too.
Okay, yeah. I just love football, period. But yeah, the teams I call a name, I forward doing it.
Throw here out of the gun. Over the middle, complete. It's right. So 8 yards on the completion there, and it'll be second in a couple.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on, because with his
college here, I for
the ball in space, I drag routes just like this.
Now let's take the Fairview A&M.
Good job there, though, holding him for a short
See,
game.
some of the people I was in the band would go to those schools. In Grambling State.
Seeing from this offense here in the first drive, a nice sustained series to begin the game that will continue after picking up another first there.
Would you say the word methodical comes to mind? I love the execution. I love what they're doing on this drive. They're controlling the ball, controlling the game, controlling the clock.
Looking to throw on second down. Travis.
That's on me.
Incomplete.
This is going to be the matchup to watch out on the perimeter, and it won't be the last time these two go at it. Both of them believe they are the superior. In this case, the win goes to the defense.
He's going to be a yard short. Needed 2, but only got 1. Fourth down. They'll try and run for it. And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on fourth. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. The Chiefs with
Travis can run, so use his legs.
As they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Oh, you talking about the quarterback? I ain't never seen him play before.
Looking to throw. Travis. And he's got his man, the tight end, McDonald. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating.
Bro, dropped the TD, bro.
Each defender ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2.
He's good. One of the top QBs in college right now.
And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly.
Okay, yeah, I gotta watch him.
To force 4th down following that 1st down gain of 8.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6.
What an excellent end result for them. But let's go back to the decision, first of all, to go for it all on 4th down. A lot of pressure on the quarterback's shoulders, but they knew he could handle it. Makes the right read there, gets the ball to his receiver. They get the 1st down.
Well, I try to get his ass.
//m.twitch.tv/GOGOJUNE_GAMING.
On the ground with Ward. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Chiefs are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. And what a drive that was. 16 plays all told. And it's capped off by a touchdown run of 6 yards. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. Cincinnati coming back onto the field here for their second.
I have to grow. FSU is good and that's my college team and I graduated from there.
They just had to stand on the sideline, watch
their
opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
Got him, coach.
Down, a Chiefs sack. It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's third down.
What a nice read and play by the defensive tackle.
Also in 2013.
And put him on the ground.
Now on third down, an extra DB out there for the Chiefs. Operating from the gun, Richardson on the move to his left. He'll wind up getting 4 yards there on his own, but it also brings up fourth down. The Bengals bring out their punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return, and it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. Back onto the field comes this offense, ready for their second drive. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely done drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here. And he'll get
hey, this running back good, too.
4 yards the pickup, first down.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
Again on the ground, again it's Ward. And a good burst there, gets him 7 up to midfield. A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
Did you bowl in HS? If not, what did you do?
And he gets it inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10.
Yeah, my other school I played football, but when I went to this other school, I had gotten the band. I was in the drum line.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. They run it.
What position did you play in for how long?
Now, during that
I was wide receiver, and not long because them niggas was ass.
Discomfort. So as the medical
I quit it.
Takes a look, we'll step aside. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Operating from the gun, Travis. And this throw incomplete. The defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Got his tight end. That's complete. It's McDonald. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And his kick is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one.
How many games did you play before you quit playing?
Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT,
Shit, a couple of
that's number 1. Field goal you'll take, punts,
them niggas
you
is
really
bad,
want to do
bro.
that. In this case, they'll take the field goal
Oh,
and get
hell
prepared
no.
for the rest of the game.
Fields it right around the goal line. And he's all the way up across the 40 and down at the 42. Great return.
Any return that gets you to midfield is a great return. One first down, and you're almost in field goal position.
Richardson throwing to start the drive. Complete to right.
How tall are you?
And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield.
5'8".
Across the 45. Calling a gain of 3 on the play, and it's second down. Back to throw. Richardson firing quickly here, and that's complete. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also third down. Launching one for Henderson, and that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete. The Bengals bring out their punter now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. And he'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. And this is going to be ruled out, I think, just inside the 20. Yes, it will. Side judge calls it at the 19-yard.
Okay, so you played slot receiver?
Yeah. I was gonna play cornerback, but this coach I knew at that school, he put me as wide receiver.
Able to slip across the 35. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards. One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Travis. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Throwing on 1st down. Travis got his man complete over the middle. That's Daniel. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. Again, he'll drop to throw. He's going to fire this thing deep right sideline. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball downfield.
That's why I throwed it, bro.
Penalty yardage-wise, as that'll move the football down to the spot of the foul.
And what the officials are looking for in these situations, whether you're playing the man or the ball. And if you're playing the man, you get a lot less leeway in terms
Which instrument did you play in the band? You should have went to Panu, the best college band in the world.
Get in! Touchdown, Buffalo! A great play there.
I started off on bass drum, and then I got on tenor drum. That's like the baby bass drum. And then I got on cymbals. I play everything in my 6 except
this has just been an offensive explosion.
the snare drum and the quince.
Scoreless in the first quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the second. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing.
And you said the best
just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing.
college band.
Extra point splits the uprights. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
That's kind of yeah. I got 2 PV and Gremlin. So the top one I got
9
PV.
seconds remain in the half as this one is away.
But most of my people go to both of those college.
Are you the captain or the best snare drum on your line?
The Bengals drive about to get going. And with only 9 seconds remaining and not much time, we'll see.
They'll
indeed start
this girl was.
on that clock. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2.
Look up the new band and you will hear the crisp in their music.
A final shot before break. And his throw here is incomplete. So we reach halftime here in a 10-point game. As we send you cross country to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman is there. And
yeah, see, PV and
okay,
Grambling, I got people I was in the band with go to those 2 colleges.
Downtown Orlando studios. And this
this other college in Houston, my twin go to that one. He was in the band with me
Time for a
too.
check of the next-gen stats from that first half for Cincinnati. And they will need to get this passing game in gear because they did not do much of anything in that first half. And it's why the scoreline is what it is.
This take it in at the goal line. And able to get this out to the 25. The Chiefs ready to go on offense to begin quarter number 3. This offense set to begin the third quarter. And, Charles, if they had a checklist of things they wanted to accomplish in the first half, certainly at the top of that list would be holding the lead. And they've got that here.
That's always the most important box to check, isn't it?
Yeah, see, what got me in the band is Drum Line. See, Drum Line, that's my favorite movie, so I was like, damn, I want to be in the band one day.
So now they want to make sure they get
that's why I got in the band.
so they truly have a control in this ball game. And down the stretch, being able to be balanced, either throw it or run it, and try and win this ball game.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Well, the connection they've had has been excellent today, but not on that snap. I think he was asking just a little too much as he extended that play, hoping for one more completion with it.
And right with it here over the middle. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point.
When you hear the new band, you are going to forget Graham State and cry over your face with tears of joy.
Results there in 9 yards.
I'm in love with all bands though, because I'm a band head. I swear, I'm in love with all bands. I don't care who it is.
Much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective game.
I like watching band stuff, so you shouldn't have told me that.
To throw on second down, Travis. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield of man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays, just like that one we saw there.
Now here's a handoff out of the gun. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. On fourth down, they'll try and run for it. And he's going to have
push me forward. Let's go.
He's brought down at the 44-yard line. The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. Here's Ward. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be second down.
You've got to be impressed by the defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball.
The new band played for the Obama inauguration in the Super Bowl a few years ago.
And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 23. Just his second catch of the game so far.
Yeah, I gotta go check them out.
Brandon, what's even more impressive is that came against double coverage. He gashed them with that reception, even with the extra focus that he drew from the defense.
On first down. Wright's got it. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
I'm on the Gators' ass. They can't stop me.
Now Ward. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be second and goal. From the gun, they'll try to run it.
They are 5 minutes away from Florida State.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here.
For real?
Because they're playing this game now.
I didn't even know that.
PS4//n.twitch.tv/GOGOJUNE_GAMING.
Look to throw on third and goal. And that is close.
Let's go.
Touchdown, Buffalo.
Yeah, I didn't even know that.
A 5-yard touchdown. And the Chiefs take the
But I already knew
for the third quarter and drive
Florida had a good college football team. I watched them before.
Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Florida Gators, they got a good team too. Both of them, really. Well, all three of them, yeah.
Really, Charles, not much of a surprise that they're losing. They just haven't been able to get much of anything going in the pass game. And as you well know, in today's NFL, if the passing game isn't working, usually not much else is working either.
You're exactly right about that, partner. And I know that right now the easy answer would be, hey, let's run the football. But that might not be everything you need. So despite the fact that they've struggled, they've got to find some type of a play, multiple plays, that puts the ball in the air and allows for them to have some success.
On third down, right, and a loose football.
Yes, Sirski, I showed this, Stripping. What you gonna do about it? What you gonna do about it? Big boy, you is not gonna kiss me, big boy. Let's go. Let's fucking go.
Huge play by the defense. Not only
oh yeah, for sure. I already know that. Yeah.
Return it for a touchdown.
I watch all of them, yeah.
Plays offense, but isn't it fun to see how a defense rallies when there's a fumble return and everyone tries to find someone to block and bring it all the way home?
But I always like their celebrations because they don't get there that often.
No, they're not choreographed very well usually.
And you can bet they're preaching two hands on the ball here as the kicks away following that fumble return. And he'll elect
31-7. They can't do shit.
Bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. Looking for a bounce back. Had the fumble a moment ago that went for a touchdown the other direction. See if he can get back in rhythm.
And you have to be very careful about having too quick of a hook with really good players. I did a guy's game in high school where he fumbled 3 times in the first quarter, finished with over 300 yards on the night, later ended up in the NFL. If you've got a talented back.
So you like my squad now, hello face with tears of joy.
It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. 7 yards there.
I played with him before.
When the offense reads blitz,
I don't think he was on her.
Tight ends know
I forgot what day it was. I played with him. I played with the Florida Gators too.
Those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
See, what I do is I go like on the college schedule, and I play whoever they play. That's what I was doing.
Richardson. And the Chiefs are going to get him. The safety blitz stage of perfection.
I know they play each other too, for sure.
Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack.
But yeah, this is like my second time playing with them, I think.
Richardson. Looking left sideline, incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half.
3rd and 16, one more stop.
And you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right
side.
side.
One more stop now.
Out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down. Got to try it here. He's back to throw.
What?
And that's caught left sideline. And all the way in.
I'm dead, man. This shit crazy as hell.
He's got them out now to a 3-score lead here in the 4th quarter after that one, CD. And well, he looked right off the line like he knew that that ball was coming his way, and he secured it for 6 points.
Yeah, I think when you're leading by a healthy margin already, it actually loosens you up and allows you to take more chances and definitely play with more confidence because he certainly saw something he could exploit in the defense, and he made sure to let his quarterback know, just get it to me. And the rest was all up to him, and he delivered and made it a 3-score game.
Taking it about the 1. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. They've got to be feeling very comfortable and confident here with this lead in the football here in the fourth quarter, Charles. And I don't think that they need to score again, but it seems like this offense is just getting better as the game goes on. They've scored on their last 2 drives.
Certainly feels like a chance for them to continue to have some fun out there, doesn't it? Game's already decided.
I just love going deep.
So they can continue to play loose.
I can't help that.
Some other concepts, maybe run a few trick plays, get other people involved. Heck, even go deep on one of these first snaps just because they can.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Off the play fake. Travis. Throwing the out.
Dang, bro.
That's McDonald.
He probably would have scored if they didn't do that look. They just did.
7 catches for him now, and this last one, a first down. And they'll run on the inside handoff. He'll get this up to 47 and brought down there.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down the game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
46 yards rushing for him now as he's running 11 times.
Come on, Gators. That's all y'all got.
Territory now where they
That's all y'all got.
At the 43. Hands it off out of the gun. And good work there.
So first down, Gators.
He's got this all the way down now to the 32. An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs first down. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And his throw's going to be in.
You got this. https://www.facebook.com/GOGOJUNE28. Facts, but Florida State is the best in Florida. So you like my squad now? Hello.
Thank you.
Yes.
Man, they can't stop me, man. They can't stop me.
First down gain of 26 yards.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the
Going to the crib. Let's go.
It's into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. It's their quarterback, keeping it himself from 7 yards out, as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further.
Is it okay if I bring
They talking about, let's go.
Just to never call a game over until it's over? Because this certainly feels like it's over after that drive.
Yeah, that was spirit-crushing, wasn't it? And now you just kind of felt the air go out.
It's over.
Yeah, they were fighting so hard to stay in there, and they knew they had to stop them on that drive. But when they were unable to, I think you're exactly right. You could see them sag on their sideline, and I think this one might just be over.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here. The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last drive.
And normally I'd warn against getting complacent just because they scored the last time out. But I don't think there's any worries with this group right now. This is a hungry group, and they want to keep building off of their last drive. Now they just want the officials to hurry up and place the ball so they can snap it and get back to work.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball.
Let's go.
Making the connection.
Ball had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Here we go on 4th down.
No, Sirski.
Did they stop him?
That's game, man.
He needed a yard. He didn't get anything. And the Chiefs will have the football back in excellent field position. Well, their first fourth down attempt earlier was successful. This one backfires for a turnover on downs.
I like their aggressiveness. I like what they're doing. They got it the first time they went for it. Why not a second time? I don't think they'll be daunted from attempting it again. If you're on the defensive side of the ball, though, any fourth down stop is a big momentum play.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. They've got a third down now as they look for one more first down to help salt this one away. And an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way
this
down
game,
to
man.
22. 51 yards rushing for him in the ball game now on 14 carries.
That was good, tough running right up the middle. And if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
On first down, Moore. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Call it a gain of 14 for the second play in a row. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the fourth quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
We're just going to keep it on the ground, man.
I love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game.
Oh, shit, he got me that time. Let's see if he can't do it again.
Runners taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
It's a pickup of 3, but still a little work to do on 3rd and goal. Off play action. Travis. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
I'll take my 3. That's game, man. That's over.
I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're out, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
Well, ultimately, not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
And now this offense comes back out onto the field. What do you do here down like this?
Breaking that pressure, just let you know that.
Maybe just pick something
breaking that pressure.
You haven't called in a while, or you call it a day.
You can do that, or you pick something that's a staple for you and should work better and try and execute that on the way out the door and maybe get back to base and feel a little bit.
You ain't go nowhere, Jack.
As you end up
Let's go.
It's been a frustrating one for you.
We'll see if they go back to base.
And we come again with the pressure.
Behind the chain, 2nd and 13. Operating from the gun. Richardson, nowhere to go here. He lost the football, and it's picked up.
Bye-bye, Gators.
And that should just about do it. They return it to the end zone, sealing it with a defensive touchdown.
Let's go.
So that is now 2 fumble return touchdowns. And you talk about something that's going to drive a head coach crazy.
Without a doubt, but for the defensive guys, once you do it once, you create a frenzy. Everybody wants to get involved, and they got it done a second time.
And one of the whistles for a timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. Now Richardson throwing to start the drive.
It's over. That's game. GG's, man. Let's go. We're 2-1, man. Let's get it.
And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
Certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time. We go to each other in practice, obviously your training camps, your off-season. But on game day, you both want to show your best. And I think that's what we saw from both the offense and the defense, a complete team victory.
Hey, that was my last game, man. Make sure y'all hit that sub and like button. I appreciate everybody for stopping by too. I might be back on later on there, with a little bit of WWE. So, but yeah, I'm out, man. Peace.